Hey everyone, Ryan Eckert here with Peak Endurance Solutions. In this video, I'm going to be going over a drill that's called the 6-3-6 drill. I'll explain what those numbers mean in a second, and it'll make sense when I explain it to you. But just make sure before you attempt this drill that you can perform side kicking effectively, or kicking on your side pretty comfortably and with good technique. That's going to be one prerequisite drill that you want to make sure that you've mastered before you move on to this one, because this is essentially a progression of kicking on your side. And so in this video, I'm going to be demonstrating the drill with fins. So if you're a little bit of a weaker kicker, it might be easier to do this with fins, but for those of you that are a little bit stronger with your kick, it can also be done without fins as well. And for those of you that are weaker kickers, you can do it without fins once you get the drill down, but it will be a little bit harder to do without the fins. So the purpose of this drill is to not only work on reinforcing proper kicking technique, and body taughtness, which is a term that you'll hear me refer to fairly often. But this one also helps us work on body alignment. So head position, hand entry, things like that. So what I really like about this drill is that while you're kicking on your side, so you're going to notice when I play the video that I'm going to be basically alternating between kicking on one side, taking some freestyle strokes, and then kicking on the other side. And so what you're doing is you're essentially like breaking up your stroke into the kick, and then into the arm stroke cycles, and then back into the kick again. So you get to really focus on what your kick is doing when you're kicking on your side, and then what your hands and arms are doing when you're going through your freestyle strokes. So I really like this drill because it accomplishes a few different things. Number one, like I said, is it lets you focus on the kick. So remember, the kick wants to be a small, concise, and powerful kick coming from the hips while you keep your upper body stable. So that's basically body taughtness. So you want to be thinking about that when you're kicking on your side. And then the other piece is the body alignment. So that's making sure that you maintain a nice neutral head position with your eyes looking down towards the bottom of the pool, or maybe at like a 15-20 degree angle forward. But remember, that head wants to stay in line with the spine, so you don't want to be looking up too much and you don't want to be looking down way too much. So you can also focus on that while you're kicking on your side. And then when you enter into the freestyle strokes, it's really good to focus on the hand entry. So we want to make sure that we're entering with our hand out in front of our shoulder, not too far in and not too far out to the side. So that's another thing that you can focus on while you're taking the freestyle strokes. And that's going to allow you to focus on your body alignment. So again, body taughtness would be the kick, making sure that you're focusing on proper kicking technique while you're on your side. And then the alignment piece comes in when we think about our head position, maintaining a nice neutral head position, and then our hand entry as we go throughout our freestyle strokes. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video. And the 6-3-6, like I said, refers to the number of kicks and freestyle strokes that you're taking during this drill. So essentially you take 6 kicks on one side. So I'm going to be starting with on my left side. And then I'm going to take 3 freestyle strokes, which the odd number will place me on my right side. And then I do 6 kicks on the right side. And then I just cycle through that. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. So there's the 3 strokes, and now I'm kicking on my right side. 1, 2, 3, and then I go back to the left side, and I'll play it again. So you notice it's kind of hard to count the number of kicks on that first cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I start taking my strokes again. Perfect, and I'll play it one more time. So 6 kicks on the left side, 3 strokes, and then 6 kicks on the right side. Again, while you're kicking on your side, I'm focusing on nice, small, concise, compact kicks coming from the hips, so a hip-driven kick, while keeping my upper body stable. So I'm kicking, but my upper body remains stable, and my head position stays nice and neutral. And then I take the 3 strokes, and while I'm taking the 3 strokes, I'm focusing on entering with the hands out in front of the shoulders, not crossing over too far in front of the head, or going out way too wide. So entering with the hand way out to the outside of the shoulder. And those are the couple main focal points that I have during this drill. So that was the 6-3-6 drill. Again, you want to make sure that you have the ability to kick on your side pretty comfortably before you attempt this one. Doesn't matter if you do this with fins or without fins. Without fins is going to make it just a little bit harder, especially for the slightly weaker kickers out there. But you can do it with fins and then progress to doing it without fins. and you'll accomplish the same thing. You'll just be changing up the difficulty of the drill. So hopefully you got something out of that as you go on to tackle this drill. As always, let me know if you have any questions. If you have any questions on this drill or any other drills that you've encountered through us, you can reach me at peakenduranceSolutions@outlook.com, or you can just shoot us a message through the website.